Sennacherib's palace in Nineveh. This is where the people above are fighting for their lives, for their very existence, and where the Assyrians, with their huge siege engines, are assaulting this wall. Archaeologically, all the things they can see depicted in the stone reliefs that are being thrown down from the walls, the arrowheads, the sling stones, all that was found by the masses in this particular area. As Layard's excavation crew were uncovering this huge palace, they found its central courtyard, and they dug to the front of the courtyard where they unearthed these two huge human-headed winged bulls that were side by side. And as they uncovered them, they realized that they were guarding the entrance to something that further excavation showed was a monumental hall. On a wall to the right of the showroom's entrance was a stone relief showing an Assyrian king sitting on a throne on top of a hill, watching the battle for the city. Above and to the left of the enthroned king was a short cuneiform inscription. It read, Sennacherib, the mighty king, king of the country of Assyria, sitting on the throne of judgment before the city of Lachish. So keep in mind that, yes, they found the name Sennacherib engraved in stone, but this would have been meaningless except for the fact that Sennacherib
My favorite latte just got a makeover for fruit. When I tell you God is not playing with people that don't bear fruit, I understand completely. Because ever since I started my garden, I'm telling you what, you have to be careful who you are planted next to. I say that figuratively and spiritually, because I planted a cucumber plant. It's not a problem. And I planted it in the garden with other vegetables, other fruit. Everybody might have known this. I gave this cucumber plant the opportunity to grow since April, and let me tell you, he invaded everybody's space. Literally, I was always just cutting it off, but he never produced fruit, not one piece of fruit. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna give you time, see what you do. I got a call, I was at the gym, and my husband said, hey, the cucumber plant fell over again. Came back, he snapped that tomato plant, 2 big pieces of it broke off. So as a gardener, I went in and I just went crazy. I cut him down. All these, not growing any fruit at all. None of them. Just all of them. Just look at that. See, you can look at a person's life and you can say, oh my gosh, they're successful, they're doing awesome because look how much they're growing, look how much they're doing stuff, they're awesome, they're this. But if they're not bearing any fruit, God says, you are wasting up space in my garden. I will cut you out and I will throw you in the trash to be burned. Because look what he was doing to the other plants. Look at this. The ones that were bearing fruit, look at this. He was snatching the other plants and strangling them. See that? That's grabbing them, snatching them, pulling them down. You have to be careful who you grow with in life, because just because they appear to be successful does not mean that they are beneficial to be next to. Some people come in your life and they will appear to be helping you because they're successful, and all they will do is tear you down. When I tell you God is not playing with people that don't bear fruit, I understand completely. I'm getting so grateful right now. I spent the whole day just on my walk. And I had to unhook my battery and take my seat out of my car and clean out. See that it's still. And he was so impressed that I could do these things. Move what tools I needed. And he said, I gotta get you something real quick. Hold on here. Now pull out this thing, pull out that box. It was this wooden box and it had a bunch of random tools in it. He was asking me if I knew what it was. Of course I didn't. This. So you throw it in this toolbox. He said, clean out your seat. I'm gonna gather you some tools together. Okay. And I could hear him the first line and he said, oh, you don't need that down there, Rich. You don't need this. You need these. You need this. You need these. And I could hear him clank, clank, clank. And I was just grinning, thinking about when I was little, how I would always go through and I would go toolboxes. And saw heads or whatever while he was working. Tell me what they were. He gave me his for some bar. He said, you need a wire brush that and paint it red and put your name on it. Whatever they wrote, it's yours. And then he told me he stopped taking his medicine a couple weeks ago, canceled some fishing trips, and he asked me to come and stay with him again next week because he has a lot of stories that he wants me to write down. Okay. And then he started telling me all sorts of things that I can't repeat. And he started telling me about how strong of a woman I am and how I reminded him of his mother and my grandmother. Now he's dreaming about them a lot lately. He said that he's so proud of who I am. And that he knew when I was little that I would be someone great. And that he knows that I love God and that I'm living my life right. And that everything that's happening isn't my fault. And that God's going to use it for something good and I believe him. But I'm grateful for today. I'm so grateful right now.
Gosh, red light. Your children and stepchildren's grief is developmental, meaning they were 2 when you got divorced, and boy, they don't even remember you being together. Yeah, but when they're 9, they're going to start imagining what it was like had you still been together. And when they have their first little boyfriend at 13, and he's cute and all, and everything was great, and then one day he said, "I don't like you anymore," and all of a sudden this 13-year-old girl is thinking, "Oh, that's what you did to Dad when I was 2." See, they have a whole new lens on grief and transition and sadness. And then when she's 18 and graduating high school, and she's got to figure out how to have 2 graduation parties, one at Mom's house and one at Dad's house. And when she's 26 and she's getting married, she's trying to figure out who's going to walk her down the aisle. She's got to grieve again what happened when she was 2. This is the way grief rolls. Your children and stepchildren's grief is developmental, meaning they were 2 when you got divorced.
Hey Zeke, is it a sin to go to the bar?
Depends on your heart and actions there. Ephesians 5:18 warns about getting drunk, not about stepping inside a bar.
But what if I'm hanging out with everybody that is drunk, but I'm not drunk?
Ask yourself, are you being a light bearer, or are you getting pulled into the mess? Bad company corrupts good character. 1 Corinthians 15:33.
Hey Zeke, is it a sin to go to somebody's house?
Log taken inside, kitchen area, bedroom area, upstairs. There are the garrets. Guest room, not super organized. It works well enough, you know. This is my enchanting table. Cool. Another portal. Here's my bar. A bunch of sheep and a zombie horse. And a villager trading hall. The staircase isn't very beautiful. Don't stress about it. Villager trading hall. I have a bunch of chests and stuff down here as well.
The Lord gave me a dream last night.
Lately, life has felt like non-stop. Family, work, everything was on my plate, and I realized we were running on empty. So Ryan and I took
I'd go to the moon.
And she might be changing, but the work is not smooth.
They know it is by the power.
I ain't thinking something with the forehead on the screen. Look your fucking forehead on the screen. Look at it. You're doing great, baby. Keep it up. I want you to know that you are kicking fucking ass. You're doing amazing. I'll let you point. This year, you think nobody touched it? Nobody touched it. Like, nobody touched it. Like, what you mean? Touching it like damaging it? What was wrong with the motor when you came into it? I drove it. What was wrong with the motor when I wanted to? I drove it. Yeah. What's wrong with my motor? Is that a motor? Yeah. Is that a motor, sir? Is that a motor, sir? When it's working on my car, sir? It's not working on my car. I'm listening. Only thing we did. Took the fucking motor. No. Only thing we did. Took my motherfucking motor. No. I'm listening. Sir. Only thing we did. I'm calling out for support. He just bored motherfucking court for court. Now. Calm down. You're not calling him, but you don't borrow court. My court either. For you, borrow court. Answer my question, sir. For you to wait for some shit. For you, borrow court. I'm asking you, sir. For you to borrow court. Oh, you get that one. Thank you. It's your job, sir. What's that your job? What's that your job? Borrow motherfucking court.
It was supposed to be the best year